DroneShield Limited, ASX DRO. You called it at 26 cents. Currently trading at 63 cents, up 142%, if you don't mind.
It got to 93.
I did it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. We should have just scheduled this a couple of weeks earlier.
Still, that's pretty handy, 142%. I'm really interested on this one. With those kind of gains, are we looking at selling at the moment?
This is a tough one because I feel as though this has got a bit of a meme stock aura about it.
Right.
It's a cool story, right? You've got these big electromagnetic guns that look like they're out of a science fiction movie. There's a lot of bad things happening in the world where there's a bit of a tailwind for their kind of product. You know, and I feel as though there's a lot of hot money has gotten onto this thing. Yeah. And it's a great dilemma. These are good kind of dilemmas you want in the market, but it's a dilemma because you think, well, gosh, when we were chatting and it was 26 or whatever cents it was, it was cheap. Well, now it's 3x that. Is it still cheap? And it's a dilemma because you would think definitionally it's not. It's 3x more expensive. But what can really throw you here is that share prices can go up and businesses can get cheaper because the fundamentals just backfill it in, you know. And so DroneShield has been assisted by some very good news, some very good results. There's a very big sales pipeline. There's a reason why we thought it was cheap and why it's gone up. But it has got that element to it of like, whoa, okay, maybe things are running a bit too fast. So what do? So you might go, okay, well, I'll take some profit. That's nice. Things are a bit hot. I'll just wait for it to get back in and I'll get back lower and then I'll get back in. You might not ever get that chance. A lot of people, I mentioned Pro Medicus before because it's just such an easy example, but there's 100 like it, right? So you can be too fussy and too clever by half with valuations. At the same time, things start to get harder and harder to justify. And here's another great problem to have, Adam. You think, I like DroneShield. I'm going to put 5% of my portfolio in it. And you wake up one day and it's like, oh, now it's not only is it 20% of my portfolio, all else sort of being equal, maybe a few things have gone down or moved around a little bit, but the valuation proposition isn't as good. So I've got a larger weighting on a less attractively priced stock. So this, I would say, if you're a long-term holder and that's why you bought it, nothing has really changed. In fact, the story has continued to improve. I'd probably just hang on to it, knowing that it's going to be an incredibly volatile ride. So would I be putting fresh money to it? Probably not at this point in time. So let's go with a hold, a middle of the road.
Go with a hold. Yeah. The other thing I think I would do is post in Reddit and just get a sense of the Reddit vibe around DroneShield. I think that's where that's my tip, Andrew, as not an expert, obviously, but I think just worth a post. Just a quick temperature check in Reddit to see how we're feeling about DroneShield.
The indicator you want to look for is how many rocket emojis are being employed in any post. The more rocket emojis, the more you need to worry.
No, I think we're on the same page, Andrew. Absolutely.